gotta love it. How neat is this? This is the one and only Micpt podcast. That's at micpt.com. You know, you can go on the website at any time. You can let people know about the podcast by telling them the website, micpt.com podcast. How are you today? Boom.
I'm good.
Absolutely. Well, go to work. Always, I got to give you a round of applause here, because I tell you, this is a really amazing thing that's happening. So many wonderful people are just overjoyed. I'm talking about they doing U-turns in front of the police and everything, because they thought that, you know, Sunday is Easter here on this day that this recording is taking place, and they thought you were there, right? And I tell you that the excitement of just wanting to hang out with you, because I mean, you know, you one of a kind, right? You do know that you're hilarious. You do know this, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's great. I'll tell you, the excitement is, like they say, contagious, because people, when you start talking about when you said this, when you say that, it is hilarious. So I was listening back to the other show, and I'm like, even when you go, that one, I said, yeah, everybody already know. So it's really neat. And it's a lot of excited people that are looking forward to, you know, coming to definitely advertise Made in Compton Store on this Saturday. And it's some youth that have been practicing, bless their hearts. Oh my goodness. And they can't wait to get on the microphone and sing to the city of Compton, I'll tell you. And online, because of course we're going to record it, as you already know. So, and be online and everything. So it's really, really exciting. So, I mean, all the time that you put on shows, can you tell us about what is it like for you to now see the youth following that footstep? Because a lot of them, you know their parents. So what is that like right now?
Oh, it's amazing to see them have the courage to go do it in front of a crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's where a lot of people breaking point is. Mm-hmm. I know me, I used to have to rehearse, so I wouldn't be sure about myself.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that's what they've been doing. They've been rehearsing. I went to one of the rehearsals, and it was like, wow. And they still had the same energy. And it was like after 11 o'clock. I was like, wow. Did they sleep? Did they take 2 naps today or what? Because it seemed like they ready for the studio now. You know what I mean? Those studio sessions that be all-nighters. Wow. Well, when did you start performing on stage like that?
In the early 2000s, like 2001.
Wow, absolutely. What was your first experience like? Like they about to have one.
It was crazy. It was at a little place in Long Beach.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot the name of it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's probably about 100 people.
Wow.
You know, it was real nice.
Okay, that's good. And it just kept it going. I love it. Absolutely. And I tell you, when you were sharing on the last show about the CDs real quick, that all of those CDs came from hours upon hours. Of course, we all know that's what it takes to make these CDs. But to produce them, because it seemed like you do everything, like from the beginning to the middle to, you know, rewind it so it'll be sustained. What is that like to have, you know, from concept to production? That's what they call it. So did you guys dub those CDs too, or did you guys gave it a break a little bit and had all those copies made from a company?
We had a company make those.
Okay, because I was like, whew, y'all was doing all this too. I mean, they nice too. What is it? The wrap? What do you call it?
Shrink wrap.
Yeah, absolutely. Very nice, very well done. The artistry of it is very nice. Well done. Absolutely. So you guys have like how many albums?
Maybe 7.
And then it sound like you all did that in a short period of time. How?
Yeah, we was trying to drop like 3 a year.
I see.
So really, that took place from like 2001 to 2005.
And then after that, you just really, really went hard in the paint with your store.
Yeah, well, no, we still was doing CDs, but we started dropping them like 1 a year.
Oh, got you. Okay, got you. Very neat. And then, so when you talk about the store and in different sales, like you were sharing on the last show about the smalls, you're gonna have the smalls on sale for this upcoming event, this one in April 15th that is taking place. Now, when you think about different sales, what is that like in the mindset of a business owner?
Well, it's always reducing the prices, taking a price cut, so it's cutting the profit. But it's always good to be fair to the community too that support us.
Got you. Well said. Absolutely, absolutely. And now, with that in mind, when you made your website, and I thought that was pretty neat. You modeled some of the clothes. Where did that concept come from?
Just trying to show them what it looked like when you wear them out and about.
Absolutely. And now that's very relatable, because that's what I was thinking about. I was looking at the website, I was looking to help somebody order something, and I was like, oh yeah, that is pretty neat to model your own things. And then especially with some of the children, they're models and they're participating in fashion shows as well. So I thought that was pretty neat. That's very relatable again, so this, with all of the different things that you do as a store owner, and definitely how you listen to the community, and I tell you, it's just remarkable. Is it anything that you could share to motivate other youth about what that's like to be interconnected with your business and actually honoring what, if it's in reason, the customer's request? Because they always hear too, customers are king and everything like that. What would you like to share about that for the youth?
Yeah, really, the customers set our prices because we try to be reasonable, and we try to be where we can stay in business too. So it's like a thin line. Right. So without the customer's input, it'd be hard to come up with the prices.
Got you. Absolutely. So now, there's this thing where some people want the prices to be lower, and some people are fine with the prices, and some people think, that they say, other stores charge more. So, if you go to the mall, different things like that, you could charge more. So how do you, did you just average the price based on all those three different perspectives, or did you go with the majority?
Yeah, we didn't want to be the highest, and we also didn't want to be the cheapest, because that's how you got a business. So we got like in the medium range.
I see. Now, I'm not sure about what everybody else thinks and everything, but when you said that the lower prices, pretty much, kind of help you to go out of business, can you speak more to that? Because I'm thinking somebody else might have a question, or, will be intrigued by that.
Well, when you don't have a real profit margin, you can't pay your bills. Can't afford to have a worker.
I see. Absolutely. So that's really good. So you're saying that the price, it came from a medium range, but whereas it was doable to have some type of profit margin and not be too low of a profit margin, because that's true, other things do occur, different bills, the electricity in an area, sometimes they average it out and you're like, I didn't use all this electricity, and then that would set your budget back. I see, absolutely. Because I'm learning all the while too, and I'm pretty sure some other people that don't have a business like me, a store and so forth, so they may be learning too. So I do want to help everybody to understand too. I'm being transparent too. I don't have a store, and it's really wonderful to learn from being in the store and working the store. So the other thing is, like, when I'm asking the questions, I want to know as well that I definitely am not in a position at this time to open my own store. So I just want to be clear. I want to help everybody to understand as well. And I'm thankful that Bone is really relatable and, definitely adhering to sharing this information so he can help our community to grow as well. So I want to tell you thank you so very much for that. And I know we have another show that we're going to do. Did you want to share some information in closing?
Well, yeah, I'd like to thank everybody for listening and supporting the store, helping us keep the lights on.
Absolutely. You got to appreciate that. So with that in mind, I know it's one of those things that we're going to continue to be able to grow the analytics, and with you all's help, it will be a blessing to let the people know that we have a show, Micpt.com, and it's a podcast just like the website. And just because we have about 30 more seconds, Bone, can you tell them where did you create the name of the store, Made in Compton Store?
Well, you know how when you look on the tag, see everything says made in China. So I figured that was going to be the wow factor. Everything is made in Compton that's sold in their store.
Wow. Right. Absolutely. Because you created the designs.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. How intriguing is that? Very, very smart. Well, definitely thank you for that. And until next time, you all, please, once again, please share the show. You're definitely appreciated. And until next time, go to work.